Hello everyone and welcome to this video. Today we're going to go over Star Stable's monthly blog. They talked about the Hollowoods update as well as the long-awaited Winter Festival. There they talked about some new things we're going to get and I'm honestly so excited. So as always, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you do, make sure to subscribe. It really means a lot. And now let's get into it. The article is titled Star Stable November Blog, Winter Festival and Hollowoods. This month we're thrilled to share some exciting details about the upcoming Winter Festival and more about Hollowoods. Enjoy! The first part of the article is all about the Winter Festival, and as I said, I just honestly cannot wait. If you're wondering, the Winter Festival will start the next week, but I believe that we're not going to get the Winter Village yet. That is coming in the second week, but we are going to have snow, which is just amazing. Winter Festival. Hello Eurovision equestrians, and NM are here to drop some behind the scenes information about the Winter Festival 2023. For many years, the brief for the Winter Festival has been that it should feel magical but be grounded in realism. I know, you probably already assumed this due to the completely believable Yeti quest and all the people riding around on the backs of wild animals last year. This year, however, we decided to lean into magic, the kind of magic that transforms places, experiences, and maybe even creatures. We hope you find it enchanting. Another focus this year was replayability. Rather than putting all of our eggs in a single quest chain basket, we aim to build the Winter Festival using a handful of smaller but just as magical building blocks. Not only does this make for a safer and smoother development, it gives you a larger variety of content. Tying all of the magical activities together is the narrative of helping Dear Fumble restore the magic to Winter Crystal, which he totally had no part in breaking, by the way, at all. A few of these gameplay activities are inspired by the backstories of our beautiful magical horses. This is unusual because as the horses rotate, related gameplay could be rendered irrelevant. To mitigate this problem, we ensured that the gameplay met other themes such as winter activities and magical activities, so it will always be relevant for the Winter Village. As the weeks progress, more magical creatures and activities will appear in the village, and as you move through the winter magic progression, for some epic rewards, the village will look more and more magical too. The team implemented a system of tools such as filters and material and mesh changes that will be triggered as you work to restore magic to the village. These changes will impact the environment and feeling in the area. Whether you pop by for a quick visit or a 5-hour winter magic collectathon, we hope that you enjoy the activities this year. Okay, so as I said, I am so excited for the Winter Festival. It is honestly my favorite part of the year along with Halloween, and it seems like this year the Winter Village will be a little different because we've already seen some spoilers of new races that they plan to implement and some, I think, ice formations that they're going to add. Along with everything, they are going to discount the magical winter horses, which is very fun. But if you want to know more information about that, I did post the video about it yesterday, so make sure to check it out. But it seems like this year's Winter Festival is going to be a lot different. From what they said, I feel like it's going to be a combination of the Hollowoods progression system and also the Rainbow Festival, where you kind of have to restore everything. We're going to have to help Fumble restore the magic to the Winter Crystal, which I feel like is kind of similar to the Mother Stone that we have in Hollowoods now. And I think it's really cool that they're going to, create activities and stories based off of the magical horses, like backstories. All of the horses in Jorvik, but especially the magical horses, always have long, interesting descriptions, but SSO never really does anything with them. And yeah, through the weeks, more magical creatures and activities will appear. With this, I'm just gonna guess the wild animals that we can ride, as well as, more magical horses. And yeah, we're gonna have to complete the winter magic progression for some rewards. And with progressing, the village is going to look more and more like magical, which I don't know, because a lot of people, older people or just people who don't have that much time or access to, play the game, might not be able to complete everything, and I feel like, you know, just going to the winter village and seeing it kind of barren instead of, you know, beautifully decorated as it will be at the end is kind of like, I don't know, I wish we had the option to maybe turn this feature on and off. I get why they did it. I'm sure it's not going to take too long to complete everything. But yeah, honestly, I'm very excited. The pictures look very interesting. There's a new race, a new activity from the picture with the snowflakes. I feel like this is gonna be similar to the leaf bushes that we have in Hollow Woods now, because it seems like the horse like went through the pile of snow and then a few snowflakes like fell out of it, jumped out of it. And I'm gonna guess that these like snowflakes are just the winter tokens, because obviously they have these snowflakes on them. Again, I'm just so excited for winter. There's only 1 week left. Obviously there's the other part of the article, which is about the Hollow Woods update. We got some more information about it and everything, but honestly I don't really want to read it, so I'm gonna leave you with my favorite text-to-speech lady. But before I sign off, I would really like to know your opinion. Are you also excited about the winter? What do you think about this whole progression system that SSO is trying out now? Let me know all your thoughts in the comments down below.
Hollow Woods PT2 by Bretton Hamilton, lead game designer. Make sure to check out the previous Hollow Woods deep dive in the October blog. Hello my fellow druids. My name is Bretton Hamilton, Game Master B, and I'm the Archdruid Design Director here at Star Stable. I hope you all are enjoying your first steps on the journey to joining the Druids and keeping harmony with the Hollow Woods. Today, I want to take you on the journey of how we approached Hollow Woods as game designers. First, I want to start with a question I've heard from many of our players over the years. What even is a game designer? A designer is a problem solver. Graphic designers solve problems with graphics, interior designers solve problems with furniture, paint, and lights, and game designers solve problems with game mechanics. That's a great starting point, but I want to take you through the creative process for game designers. Where do we get our ideas? Why do we make the choices we make? How can you become the kind of game designer Star Stable will want in the future? What problems were we trying to solve with Hollow Woods? Over recent years, Star Stable has put more effort into making our festival content as fun and enjoyable as possible, and players generally really love our holidays. However, after a festival ends, we see a lot of players take a break and stop playing. Our longtime players have gradually started playing primarily on Wednesdays, and only to try out the newest content. So to solve this, we decided that we should release a permanent update that brings thrilling and replayable gameplay to the game, while also breathing new life into our fan-favorite forest. With this, the concept for Hollow Woods as an art and gameplay revamp was born. What if we can give players something exciting and meaningful to do between festivals? Can we get players to enjoy the game so much they want to log in on a random Tuesday regardless of that week's release to run around Hollow Woods? As with all great problems, solving this raised countless other challenges. How do we make this fun for people? What kinds of rewards can we offer? How frequently should players get rewards? We don't have time to make brand new horses for this release. What can we do to shine a spotlight on some classic magic horses from past releases? How do we create content that new players and high-level players are excited to play? How can we invite players back to the Hollow Woods even after they complete all the paths? See if you can spot our solutions to these challenges while you play. This is great, but there are still problems with the Hollow Woods. Haha, I'm sure there are. This is the first time we've attempted something so ambitious for a permanent release. Hollow Woods contains 2 brand new puzzle features, the new path system, and so much more. These initial releases for Hollow Woods are still missing a few things we originally planned for this project. Gardening and crafting was postponed until January so the team could confidently release something of quality. Each path was designed to target different players and solve different problems. The path of whimsy is focused on making sure the moment-to-moment gameplay is exciting, reactive, and surprising. The path of Rhinology focuses on offering challenge, mystery, and mastery. The Path of Terra is designed to bring players back to the Hollow Woods. Plants found around the world have renewed value through this path, and the garden rewards players for logging in with rare plants to craft items that are useful to players of all levels. The first two paths contain the core experience of Hollow Woods. So, we decided it makes perfect sense to release the Path of Terra after the Winter Festival to remind players that there is much to see, explore, and unlock in the Hollow Woods. Well, that makes sense. When you say it that way, I think I could be a pretty good game designer, too. That's the spirit. Some of our most inspiring designers started their journey with us as players. Each year, we periodically look for opportunities to recruit game design interns from game schools. Our studio is based in Stockholm, Sweden, so if you ever find yourself up here with a game degree, you should come say hello. The future is bright for Star Stable, and we always need more brilliant creatives to help us solve hard and exciting challenges. What problems would you most like to see us solve? I hope you can feel all the love we poured into Hollow Woods. We will be releasing minor rebalancing updates for our path system to tweak numbers, so expect some tweaks over the coming months as we listen to our data and player feedback. Thank you all for joining us on this journey. We are eager to listen to what you think about Hollow Woods. Your feedback and trust helps us make Star Stable the best it can be.